Alright guys, welcome back. I know it's been a few weeks since you see me. Kentucky had a bye last week, so guess who else took the week off? This guy. Worked a lot over the weekend. Didn't watch much college football or the NFL for that matter. Did gamble on some games, did okay. Kind of wish I had put them out because I have one of the best weeks I've had probably. But hey, that's okay. So going forward, I know I'm probably not going to get all this, probably not going to get back to even on the record-wise. But what has happened prior to this video, we're just wiping away. Going forward, good. Hopefully we catch a heater, a massive heater to finish out this year. Coming into college basketball, which starts very soon. The Breeders' Cup, which is in my hometown, not going, wish I was. And the World Cup, which starts in late November as well. So, we will have a lot more videos coming out. This week will be a little different. I'm going to do the NFL and the college video all in one here. Only because it's the NFL's got kind of a short card to it. It's only got 5 games. We got like 8 or 9 here in college. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Our first game is Ohio State at Penn State. Penn State is a 15.5-point underdog. Ohio State's been very good. They have, well, I wouldn't say probably, but the favorite to win the Heisman, C.J. Stroud. He's probably the number 1 pick as well. Ohio State's actually look really good. So is Penn State this year, to be honest. And I think there's a lot of points at home. They're going to be amped up, maybe even a whiteout. I'm not sure what's going on up there in Penn State. But give me Penn State plus 15.5. Our next game is TCU at West Virginia. TCU minus 7.5. Sonny Dykes, I don't know if this is his first or second year. I guess I could have looked it up before I came here, but I didn't. Has done a fantastic job. This is also a very big game for Neil Brown at home in Morgantown. I do think it'll be very close up until maybe the fourth quarter, and I think TCU will pull away maybe 10, 14 points. Give me TCU minus a 7.5. Our next game is Notre Dame at a surprise team this year in Syracuse. Syracuse is actually a 2.5-point favorite here. I bet against them a few weeks and lost. Actually, last week I bet for them against Clemson and won. I didn't hit the money line bet that I played though. I like Syracuse big right here. Syracuse minus 2.5. Our next game is Oklahoma at Iowa State. Oklahoma's a 1-point favorite. I know they bring in Brent Venables from Clemson to be a defensive mind coach. Their defense has been non-existent all year. Iowa State's actually looked okay. And Oklahoma's, in spurts has looked all right. But I do think Oklahoma wins big here. Give me Oklahoma minus 1. We're going to stay in the same state here. It's Oklahoma State at Kansas State. Oklahoma State is a 1.5-point favorite. I love Mike Gundy. I love what Oklahoma State's done this year and, for the last several years, for that matter. Kansas State's actually been a pretty good surprise. Top 25 matchup, but give me Oklahoma State plus the 1.5. Our next game is Wake Forest at Louisville. Wake Forest is a 3.5-point favorite. Big game for Scott Satterfield in Louisville, but I think Wake Forest will be a little bit too much. Give me Wake Forest minus 3.5. Next one is Ole Miss at Texas A&M. Last week was kind of a shock. I didn't see Ole Miss getting, smacked around by LSU. But Texas A&M is the biggest shock of them all. Started in the top 5 of the year, and they've just been fucking awful. I think Ole Miss wins really big here. Give me Ole Miss minus 2. And our final college game of the week is Pittsburgh at UNC. Okay, Pittsburgh's played some close games. Tennessee, West Virginia, I know is a close one. They haven't looked all that bad. And UNC, I haven't really paid close attention, but I see that they have a pretty good record. And the line being this low at home with the record differences between them both, give me UNC minus a 3. All right, so guys, now let's switch gears. Let's get to the pros. Our first NFL game is New England at the New York Jets. The Jets are a 2.5-point favorite, and I don't understand. I do not understand this line. It's got to be on namesake only. The Jets actually look halfway decent, and the Patriots look awful. They just got boat raced by the Bears. Yes, you heard that right. The Chicago Bears. Give me the Jets plus 2.5. While you're at it, just go ahead and play that money line. I don't even know what the number is, but play it. I like the Jets to win outright. Our next game is Tennessee Titans at Houston Texans. The Titans are a 2-point favorite. Texans haven't been that good all year. Tennessee got off kind of slow start, but they're getting in the groove. Give me Tennessee -2. Our next game is the Washington Commanders at Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are a 3-point favorite here. And the Commanders, they just not good. And the Colts actually switched from Matt Ryan to Sam Ehlinger for the season, I think. Here, I think it's going to be tough. I think it'll be actually a pretty close game. Give me the Colts -3. Another game we have here is the New York Giants at Seattle Seahawks. Line's kind of weird. The Giants are a 3-point underdog. I assume that's because they're going all the way across the country. Play Seattle. Both teams have actually been a lot better than I thought they would have been. At the time I'm doing this video, Kadarius Toney had just gotten traded to the Chiefs. So he hadn't played much for the Giants anyways. I don't know if that'll affect anything here. I do like the Giants +3, even though Seattle's made me quite a bit of money this year. Well, no, you can't make money when you lose all these fucking games. But for the games that you win, he's making money. And finally, we're going back to the old well. It's the Cincinnati Bengals at Cleveland Browns. Bengals are a 3-point favorite, but it also, at the time of this video, we just found out Chase will be out 4 to 6 weeks with a hip injury. I don't know that that'll affect much here. The Browns are, once Deshaun Watson comes back at the end of the year, if he does and plays, they'll be good. But I think the Bengals will be too much this week. Give me Cincinnati -3. So that wraps up all the picks here, guys. I'll continue making videos weekly unless something comes up or I've had another horrible week. College basketball will have even more frequent videos, more picks on my social medias, and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens, I'll probably put out some picks on the social medias for the Breeders' Cup, and I'm really getting excited for this World Cup. So thanks for watching, and see you again next week.